Stand by for case signal. Stand by, Chancellor.
I, Dr. Russell Ballard, Chancellor, declare this congregation to be in session. Please remain standing and join with us in singing the traditional graduation song, Gaudiamus, the words of which appear on page 9 of the programme and on the rather large screen above us. Please be seated. Ena waka, ena mauna whakahi, ena taiwha, tēnā kota katoa. Kia orana, talofa lava, malawela lei, whakalofa lahi atu, taloha ni, whakatalofa atu, ni sabula, ni min hau, namaste, mahaba. I hope I've welcomed everyone. Anyway, welcome to Massey University's Albany campus graduation week. And this is the first of Massey's graduation ceremonies this year, and I think it's fitting that it should be held in the super city of Auckland. The growth and success of the super city and our Albany campus are closely linked and interdependent. Our belief in this independence is reflected in the investments we're making at Albany. This last year has seen the stunning new library and the student amenity centres opened, and there's more on the drawing board. And talking of the super city, I would like to extend a special welcome to Anne Hartley, the former mayor of North Shore and current Auckland City Councillor and a good friend of Massey University. We have 6 ceremonies this week, during which we'll recognise the achievements of some 1,068 students, 32 of whom will be conferred with the highest academic qualification, a doctoral degree. Amongst the graduates, we've got 220 sciences, 8 in music, 53 in design, 159 in education, 429 in business, and 198 from the humanities and social sciences. Graduation day is a pretty special day. It's a day of celebration. It's an opportunity for the university and your whānau, family and friends to recognise your hard work and success. And this year, this will be a lot easier than it usually is, as Massey's Albany graduation ceremonies are being streamed live on the internet. And there is a link to the graduation live on the Massey University homepage. This means that not only do we have this large audience here present today, but there will be family members, friends, and the occasional interested browser watching around New Zealand and around the world. So my advice to those of you graduating today is to take your time crossing the stage, and after you've been capped and received your scroll, no performances though, turn to acknowledge the audience. The cameras are right here in front of us. The entire ceremony will be preserved permanently on Massey's YouTube channel, so in years to come you'll be able to relive the event for what I'm sure for many of you will be one of your proudest moments. And while talking of recognition, it is important that you don't forget to say a big thank you to all of those who have supported you and contributed to your success during your studies. So that's your family, friends, and the faculty and support staff of Massey University. And to ensure that you don't forget, I'd like you to join with me in recognising them now. In my capacity as Chancellor, I have two principal responsibilities. The first is to chair the Massey Council, the body which is responsible for the governance framework within which the university operates. And the second is to lead ceremonial occasions such as this graduation ceremony. And the ceremony that we're about to go through today is very traditional, having its roots in graduation ceremonies which developed some 800 years ago. So traditions such as the robes that we wear, you wouldn't wear them anywhere else. The capping, the base, the singing of Gaudiamus and the awarding of honorary degrees to outstanding citizens does link us to the strong heritage of universities. Universities are institutions of higher learning in which teaching and learning environment is provided by academics who are actively involved in the generation of new knowledge through research and scholarship. And so you will graduate today as the beneficiary of a university education. And as a university graduate, you will be critical to the future social, economic and cultural development of your communities. And this is a responsibility which you should not take lightly, particularly considering the investment the community has already made in you. As a graduate of Massey University, you will inherit the reputation of this highly regarded institution. And the reputation of a university is built up over the years on the achievements of its past and current faculty and its past students. Massey has and has had many outstanding faculty, and Massey graduates have made contributions to communities and economies all over the world. You will have met some of these defining people through our recent advertisements, excellence awards, and by sheer reputation. People like Kate Sylvester, Sir Richard Taylor, Kerry Morgan, the Honourable Stephen Joyce, Sir Graham Henry, the late Sir Paul Callaghan, and our guest speaker today, Ian Williams, and that's just to mention a few. We do pride ourselves on producing people who put New Zealand on the global map for its innovation, creativity, research and teaching, as we also do for all of our can-do graduates who get out there and make a difference. It's this performance track that allows us to rightly claim to be the engine that will drive the new New Zealand. Some of the highlights of this year for our colleges illustrate well the contributions Massey people, staff, students and graduates are making. I'll now briefly touch on some of those from the College of Sciences, whose graduates we are recognising this morning. New Zealand faced two major disasters last year, the Canterbury earthquake and the grounding of the container ship Rena. And Massey University has provided on-ground expertise in both of these. The university's veterinary emergency response team was called to Christchurch following the earthquake to assist in caring for animals. The team is trained to conduct technical rescues and perform in-field veterinary treatment and disaster assessment. The veterinary sciences staff also led the National Oiled Wildlife Response Team in Tauranga, caring for the hundreds of birds affected by the oil spill in the Rena disaster. Professor Paul Rainey was appointed a member of Germany's most prestigious academic institution, the Max Planck Institution. Paul is a professor of evolutionary genetics at the New Zealand Institute for Advanced Study and at the Institute of Natural Sciences at the Albany campus here. Another Albany scientist, Professor Peter Schwertfeger, has won this year's Fukui Medal for outstanding theoretical computational chemists in the Asia-Pacific region. The award was for his achievement in quantum chemistry. This year at Albany, we welcomed the first intake of students into the innovative Bachelor of Natural Sciences degree. These students will graduate in 4 years' time and will be the first of a new breed of scientists equipped to tackle some of the massive issues and problems the world faces, such as food security and food production for a burgeoning global population, alternative energy sources, access to clean water, climate change impacts, and so on. And the College of Sciences also launched a new master's degree in dietetics at the Albany campus. This means that students can now remain in Auckland if they want to gain a postgraduate qualification. And the World Bank has granted Massey University $5 million in funding to extend its education program, strengthening Asian public health and veterinary capacity to combat zoonotic diseases. The first phase of this program, we had 67 health professionals from India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Afghanistan and Nepal were trained in One Health epidemiology concepts. You should graduate today proud of your achievements, but also be honoured by the reputational mantle that you have inherited. So I challenge you to go forth as Massey alumni, to make your own contribution, to grow your own reputation, and in doing so, add further to the proud heritage that you're now part of. And lastly, I would urge that you stay connected with your alma mater and your university family through our active alumni association. So congratulations, continue to work hard, but make sure that you enjoy yourselves. Nō reira, kātou iho nā manakitana, kia koutou katoa, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. By the authority of the Council of Massey University, I, Dr. Russell Ballard, Chancellor, will now award the certificates and diplomas and confer the degrees on those to be presented and on those listed as in absentia.
Chancellor. Chancellor, the Pro-Vice Chancellor's nominees for the College of Sciences will present to you the recipients of certificates and diplomas and graduands in the college.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of Diploma of Environmental Management the candidate I am about to name, Kim Scott. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of Diploma of Science and Technology the candidate I am about to name, Sheena Xu Ting Lu. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Applied Science the graduand I am about to name, Christopher Stephen Dixon. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Construction the graduates I am about to name. Dean Antrobus. Bronwyn Francis Bax. Emily Rose Chapman. Ian James Crichton. Nipuna Anushka Desaram. Luke Aaron Gilchrist. Chai-Min Lee. Hongren Lin. Jack Bruce Marsden. Brett Anthony Murray. Priyan Naidu. Andrew Christopher Pollock. Michael Anthony Raby. Nicholas William Redgewell. Craig James Rogers. Henry Claude Bonner Scaife. Nicholas James Wiley. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Engineering the graduates I am about to name. Sarah Michelle Anderson. Dale Ian Armitt. Richard Peter Betts. Ayushdeep Gayawali. Christian Peter Hulgrave. James William Knight. Utsaf Patel. Ayman Saeed Raider. Shannon Eric Sekul. Johan Hendrik van Zeel. Carl Wagstaff. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with honours the graduates I am about to name. Travers Glenn Biddle, second class honours. Nicholas Boyson, second class honours. William Joseph Gannon, second class honours. Rudolph Richard Hine, second class honours. Matthew Thomas Howell, second class honours. Nicholas James Jenks, second class honours. Jayananda Mallinson, second class honours. Kevin Patrick O'Lone, second class honours. Thomas Tuangata Pupaware, second class honours. Mark David Tomlinson, second class honours. Andrew James Webb, first class honours. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Food Technology the graduates I am about to name. Christoph Matthew Jammers. Min Shin Tan. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Food Technology with honours the graduates I am about to name. Abigail Lagana Ayo, second class honours. Michaela Jane Blackett, second class honours. Rachel Sarah Dean Tutton, second class honours. Emily Jane McCormack, second class honours. Alexandra Darcy Shand, second class honours. Brandon Ty, second class honours. J. Danielle Tombleson, first class honours. Alyssa May Wells, first class honours. Hannah Christine Wood, first class honours, Massey Scholar. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Health Science the graduand I am about to name. Elizabeth Jane Mitchell. Thank you, Chancellor.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Information Sciences, the graduands I am about to name. Taylor James Carnell. Jason Bosco Fernandez. Juan Gao. Walter Gores. Campbell Russell Lewis Harding Deason. Adam Douglas Harford. Ishani Punima Hiwavarthrana. Edward Charles Howard. Shahab Intizari. Ricky Lap Kai Khan. Adam Gerard Kilmartin. Chung Wei Lee. Su Chung Lo. Wen Chin Luo. Emma Louise MacDonald, Massey Scholar. Ishwarya Sambasivam Nali. Nam Su Park. Arpan Patel. Bradley Thomas Pearce, Massey Scholar. Alistair Joe Anthony Pinto. Wei Sun. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Science the graduands I'm about to name. Sophie Renee Adams. Hala Nouri Al-Khattab. Fiona Louise Baggett. Nicole Alice Harper Barnett. Matthew William Beard. Laura Catherine Brabant. Carly Lana Bryden. Jodie Dawn Buckland Pinnock. Craig Stewart Calderwood. Jessica Ann Campbell. Sarah Ann Campbell. Si Hyung Cho. Serena Cole. Tanya Elizabeth Cole. Louise Rosaline Comber. Carlin Louisa Dobson. Tracy Lee Eccles. Chester Edwards. Briar Kelly Emmett. Jamie Lee Fernie. Dean Frederick Fifield. Samuel Kane Garner. Urja Jane Gerards, Massey Scholar. Vika Alexandra Hancock. Jessica Lois Harrison. Wendy Michelle Jessup. Jiahe Jing. Amanda Kirk. David Talaofa Lasike. Laura Kate Leeson. Monique Elise Leheron. Natasha LaRue. Anya Elise Lindsay. Cherie Liu. Danielle Joan Maddock. Jared Marcus Martin. Linda Patricia Masley. Dominique Ann McCartney. Rhiannon Jane Audrey McHugh. Christine Violet Militoni. Tyrone Alexander Mills. Jenna Michelle Murray. Neza Abdul Sattar Neza. Lisa Louise Oddy. Sparsha Padmanabhan. Rebecca Mary Pilton. Lisa Ann Reddy. Diane Gladys Redmond. Esther Joy Russell. Renee Jewel Ryan. Martha Marie Shearlink. Stephanie Wilhelmina Shearlink. Caroline Elizabeth Shishka. Gang Gang Shun. Jasbir David Singh. Matthew Ellis Smith. Rebecca Grace Waddell. Scott Wakeman. Jeremy Mike Willems. Jacob Peter Wills. Ralph David Wolfe. Thank you, Chancellor.
It's now my pleasure to invite Mr. Ian Williams to address the congregation. Ian is the co-founder of Williams Warren Personal Brewery and holds a Bachelor of Technology Food from Massey. Although for some of us the idea of tasting beer for a living might have some appeal, you'd probably all agree that after some 3,200 tastings, the appeal would wear a little bit thin. Our speaker, however, has done that and still likes his job. Ian and his business partner Anders Warren were friends at the school and then studied food technology together at Massey. And like many students, they did enjoy a beer, but they drew the line at the taste of some of the home brew made by one of Ian's uncles. The uncle responded by challenging them to do better. Ian and Anders took up the challenge and, combining their knowledge in engineering and design and food technology skills, invented a brewing machine that creates a very drinkable amber fluid in just 7 days. It has attracted attention from throughout the world and is being described by some as the iPad of brewing. Ian and Anders have featured in Massey's Engine of the New Zealand campaign over the past year because what they have done epitomises what Massey does in taking the best of New Zealand to the rest of the world. Ian.
Thank you. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of the Council, university staff, graduates, students and family and friends. It's been a long time since I stood in robes such as these on a stage at a Massey University graduation. I went to Massey in Palmerston North in the latter half of the 1980s to study food technology. It was an era in which this Albany campus didn't even exist and the fashion sense was atrocious. However, my time and your time do have something in common in that during both our tenures at Massey, the All Blacks won the Rugby World Cup. That's how long it's been. It is, of course, a great honour to be asked here today in this role, which I have been informed has the job description of motivational speaker. I've never given such a speech before, but I have read scores of motivational books in order to learn how others have succeeded. So what I'd like to speak about today is a very condensed summary of my take on how to succeed in life, from both what I've read and what I've experienced. So the first requirement, in my opinion, for success that I'd like to share with you today relates to doing what you love, or what's known as following your bliss. When my wife and I realized that we had to sell our house in Denmark and use the money to get my brewing invention started, we had to make a decision between playing it safe or following a dream. So in order to help me make that decision, I imagined the end of my life at the moment where I'd have 50 breaths left in my body. Okay, I know it's not a happy thought, but the fact is there's going to be a moment when you get to breath 49, 48, 47 and 46. I could see myself lying in bed having my life flash before my eyes. How would I feel if I hadn't run with this idea? And I could imagine myself lying there with a tremendous sense of regret. So consequently, the thought of not going for it with my invention became a more serious thought than failing or going bankrupt. So by looking hard at the big picture of our lives, We overcame our fears of failure and being wrong, sold the house and moved back to New Zealand. We decided to go for it and try and create what no brewmaster had done before in the long history of brewing beer, and that's the world's first all-in-one home or office brewery system, which is quite a grand ambition. But if I hadn't done that 5 years ago, Massey would have asked someone else to speak to you today at that graduation. So my life is richer today because of that choice I made back then. Therefore, I'd ask you to consider that a life in which you do not follow your heart because you're afraid you may get hurt is not a life fully lived. If you don't follow your heart, you may get to the end of your days plagued by thoughts of regret for what you didn't do, knowing you gave into your fears rather than your soul. And that brings me on to my second requirement for success, which is passion. When you do follow a dream, like what you've done with this science degree from Massey, it's something you have passion for, and that passion is like a nuclear power plant inside of you. That burning energy is what enabled you at times to study into the wee hours of the morning. And that's why it's important to follow your bliss, because your passion for it will give you the energy to get the job done, even if it takes years and years to achieve. The third requirement for success is belief. To get to any goal like the one you've achieved today, you have to have a decent measure of belief in yourself and the possibility that it can eventuate. A belief is a thought that has been repeated so often it becomes a core tenet you hold in your mind about reality. Belief produces astounding results, and we know it can change atomic structure. A great example of this is in people with multiple personalities. In some cases, one personality can believe they have, for example, diabetes, and the body matches that belief and they require insulin. When the personality changes in that person into one that doesn't believe they're diabetic, the diabetes disappears. The body's physiology at a cellular level actually changes as the person's subconscious beliefs about themselves change. The placebo effect is another good example whereby people, ordinary people, heal themselves after eating a sugar pill because they believed they were taking strong medicine. So what you need to do is foster the belief that you can achieve your goals in order to help you get there. Now, a good book about generating self-belief is The Winner's Bible by a New Zealander, Dr. Kerry Spackman. Dr. Spackman has worked with people in many fields, but particularly in sports such as Formula One and the Olympics. In order to keep having the belief that they can win, sports stars will have their goals not only written down, but laid out in picture format, so they can review them often and dwell on the goals visually ahead of time. Then it becomes a believable possibility that gets locked into the subconscious. Now, if you read a lot of the motivational books, you'll see that other authors have other names for this method. But after reading this particular book, I created my own Winner's Bible, which had about 50 pages of visuals representing the goals I need to obtain in order to have global success with my brewing product. Now, most of these visual statements have eventuated as I've worked on the project, but there's one page at the back that's not related to my brewing project, but to a second dream that I had intended to start sometime in the future. And that vision is actually what I'm doing right now, which is trying to inspire others to follow their own dreams. So I pulled the page out of my little Winner's Bible here. The page stating this future simply shows a few photos of a guy at a podium talking to a theatre full of people. They are photos of the scene I'm standing in right now. Now, admittedly, I don't review this folder as often as I did a year or so ago when I was working out of a garage, and now I have a proper office. But when I did, and I got to this page and focused on it, I was able to imagine that it could be a possibility and part of my life one day. Now, this reality seems to have morphed a bit earlier, and this speech today is my first gig. I didn't go seeking this gig as I'm rather busy with big dream number one at the moment. Massey, in fact, emailed me. But I wanted to show you this actual page to you today because it's the most direct way for me to explain to you that belief in your future is a critical part of making that future become an actual reality. And there are techniques out there that help you turn positive thoughts into deeper core beliefs about what you can achieve in life. And the main reason for doing these techniques is to counteract the hundreds of negative thoughts humans think every day due to fear and doubt, which work against us achieving. And that leads me to my fourth requirement for success, which is persisting through suffering to achieve personal growth. If you look at the universe, you will see lots of systems in place. As scientists, you will know this and you will see it. Gravity, cellular biology, photosynthesis, weather, tectonic plates. But if we look at humans, it appears that a major part of the human experience is achieving personal growth by persisting through suffering. This is in all our books, movies, songs, and myths. Buddhism, for example, is totally centered on eliminating mental suffering, and even the symbolism of Christ on the cross represents God himself suffering on earth. That's what it symbolizes. This planet is a tough place. We also see this system operating during our physical growth. Children learn to walk by falling down, experiencing pain, crying, then trying again. Pain seems to be the method by which we learn and grow. Even today, pictures and video are available in the lobby after this graduation on the internet, as you were told by the Chancellor, because you and your loved ones want to remember the moment your personal growth was so evident after years of hard work and effort. Personal growth is also the underlying reason we love sports, although we don't think about it. As the points are scored and the lead changes hands, we get to watch success and failure alternating in the lives of the players. Life in a metaphor of two halves. But as bad as human suffering and the struggle seems to be, persistence through this struggle and the subsequent personal growth we get out of it is what we respond to most in our greatest heroes. Nelson Mandela, Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Martin Luther King, Churchill, Aung San Suu Kyi in Burma today, explorers like Captain Cook and our own Sir Edmund Hillary. So for me, it seems that mental, emotional and physical pain are part of the system that humans involve in. So my long spiel here is just to get to a point. So what I want to say to you guys who are graduating today is that you can't expect following a dream necessarily to be dreamlike in respect to it'll be a happy dream. There will be constant challenges to overcome. It would likely be a more difficult path to walk on than playing it safe, but even that path will have its dramas for sure. It may at times feel more like a nightmare. I doubt Sir Edmund Hillary was smiling the last 500 metres up Mount Everest. So what becomes totally critical is to try and not struggle against the struggle, lest you double the struggle. It is difficult, but a key to success is what the Taoists call going with the flow, and staying on top of your own negative thoughts as the problems start becoming overwhelming. But when you do eventually stand on the mountain top, like what you are doing this very day, it feels so much better after a hard climb than an easy one. If you guys had got this degree out of a box of cereal, it would have no meaning whatsoever to you. There would be no haka performed in your name. The trick, as you know now, is to never give up. And lastly and briefly, 4 other critical elements for success, just in bullet point form, are having good ideas, maintaining a single focus on what's important, taking lots and lots of action, and if what you do serves others, then you can really make it big in life at many levels. Now, all of these 8 points I've highlighted have been your actual experience at Massey. You went for a dream with energetic passion. You had enough belief to get you through a fair amount of suffering and struggle, but it was a good idea which you had single focus for, and you took action to obtain it. You now have a degree that will serve New Zealand, and you'll get just reward for that. But as you leave Massey and move into the workforce, I invite you to always have a goal in mind that you are passionate about. And I dare you to dream big. A degree from Massey indicates you have a breadth of talent and ability. So I challenge you to believe that any dream could be yours as long as it truly resonates within you. And if someday you get a novel idea, a bit of science that solves a big problem in a big market, have a good look at it. Research the patents. Don't be afraid to start a business. Seek funding. Talk to potential investors. There are investors out there who like to invest their money in good ideas. New Zealand needs scientists like you to help us continue to grow as a nation. It's not billion-dollar companies we need necessarily, but new ideas spawning small to medium-sized businesses. It's these smaller companies that actually drive all economies. And finally, I leave you with some thoughts about a guy who did create several billion-dollar companies, Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs was the CEO of Apple and responsible for the Mac, iPod, iPhone and iPad. Steve died last year, and I found a clip on the net of a speech he made at a Stanford University graduation, just like this in 2005, that's had about 7 million views. He said, just like in my own experience, it was the thought of death that freed him up to make bold choices, because the fears of failure or embarrassment fall away in the face of death. So he said we have nothing to lose and no reason not to follow our hearts. His advice that day was not to settle. Well, Steve passed away last year, as most of you will know, and what's interesting is we actually have the moment of his passing described by his sister, who gave a eulogy at his funeral. She tells of his last words. In his hospital room, he looked at his sister, then his children, then his wife, and then over their shoulders into the distance, and his final words before he closed his eyes for the last time were, "Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow." We can, of course, never know what made him say that, but I like to think that this guy, someone who was on video record stating he wanted to have no regrets at the end of his life, had his life flash before his eyes, and he saw that he had indeed overcome many fears and doubts and had found the courage to follow his bliss. And even though he failed many times, because he did, made many mistakes, suffered in business and in health, and treated some people very poorly, he could see in his life review that he had done his very best and had had the bravery to go for it at many levels. He had given himself a chance to experience an amazing life, and looking back, it was all wow. And the world is a better place for what he has created and left us with. So class of 2012, I say to you, take this great science degree from this remarkable university and go for it. Don't settle. Back yourselves. Go do what you love and show yourselves and New Zealand just what you can create. Thank you.
Thank you, Ian, for your inspiring thoughts on how to succeed in life. And just to reiterate the main points, have the courage to follow your dreams, pursue them with passion, believe that you can achieve your goals, and be persistent about pursuing them. What a great set of guidelines to go out there into the great world on. We will now proceed with the awarding of certificates and diplomas and the conferment of degrees.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of Graduate Certificate in Science and Technology the candidates I am about to name. Tanya Louise Bensman. Deepak Chandra. Jeremy Paul Cook. Gregory Joseph Matheson. Ruby Milestone. Michael William O'Reilly. Grant Nicol Simpson. Leonie Maria Slater. Christina Wust. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of Graduate Diploma in Applied Statistics the candidate I am about to name. Iona Margaret MacDonald, with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of Graduate Diploma in Information Sciences the graduates I am about to name. Stephen Michael Hood, with distinction. Adishwa Nand Kishore. Michelle Satish Kumar Patel. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of Graduate Diploma in Logistics and Supply Chain Management the candidates I am about to name. Hidayat Ali. Ruan Colin Christafis. Nigel Rowland Colling. Justine Ann Cree, with distinction. Gareth Shane Mackay. Falole Misifoa. Michelle Eva Thompson. Christopher Morgan Wheeler. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of Graduate Diploma in Packaging Technology the candidate I am about to name. Xin Chen, with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of Graduate Diploma in Rural Studies the candidate I am about to name. Fiona Glennis Martin. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of Graduate Diploma in Science the candidates I am about to name. Gagandeep Kaur. Anne Towns. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of Graduate Diploma in Technology the candidates I am about to name. Hang Gu. Stanley Harvey Royston. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Information Sciences the candidates I am about to name. Yasser Abdulaziz Al-Sahafi, with distinction. Manawab Musa Ibrahim Iraqi. Manoj Pagalone. Siamak Ruholahi Bano Safaradani. Yan Zhu. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Logistics and Supply Chain Management the candidates I am about to name. Rajendra Basani. Srinivas Reddy Reddy. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Science the candidates I am about to name. Antasar Muhammad Al-Dawood. Caroline Johanna Maria Davis. Jacqueline Gurdy Debray. Fadzlinda Binti Fadzil Yusuf. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Technology the candidate I am about to name. Olga Omolchenko. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours the graduates I am about to name. Veronica Zita Benton Guy, First Class Honours. Samantha Jill Brennan, First Class Honours. Thank you, Chancellor.
The New Zealand School of Music is a joint initiative between Victoria University in Wellington and Massey University. Today, some of our current students and graduates of the New Zealand School of Music are going to perform an Hammond Sandwich, featuring the sound of the Hammond organ and a lively sambo groove composed by Trudy Lyle. So please welcome to the stage Paul Naveen on drums, Christos Michalis on bass, Alex Ward on keyboards, Trudy Lyle vocals, and Tim Atkinson alto saxophone. Thank you, Paul, Christos, Alex, Trudy and Tim. It's great to be entertained by our own and entertained so well. Thank you. We'll now proceed with the conferment of degrees.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Applied Science the graduand I am about to name. Yiping Ding. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Construction Management the graduand I am about to name. Wajiha Mohsin Shahzad, with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Engineering the graduands I am about to name. Ali Asfar Afridi. Rami Osama El Beltagi, First Class Honours. Russell James Halliday. Binny Paul. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Food Technology the graduands I am about to name. Sneha Prakash Balavi Jayashiva, with distinction. Maureen Fabriani Casasti, with distinction, Master of Scholar. Jenkins Peter Aguaro Ruathomio, First Class Honours, Master of Scholar. Sadia Simin, with distinction. Cheong Wu, First Class Honours. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Logistics and Supply Chain Management the graduands I am about to name. Michael Wong. Yan Yang. Mingji Zhu. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Science the graduands I am about to name. Hao Chang. Zoe Michelle Hammond, with distinction. Fiona Rhea Katrine Mackenzie, First Class Honours, Master of Scholar. Catherine Ronell Moss. Graham Kenneth O'Brien, First Class Honours. Sarah Hope Van Royen, First Class Honours. Andrew Donald Warnford, Second Class Honours. Claire Wilson, Second Class Honours. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Philosophy in Science the graduand I am about to name. Linda Hamel, with distinction. Chancellor, certificates, diplomas and degrees are also awarded to those candidates listed as in absentia. Thank you, Chancellor.
Tēnā koutou, kia ora mai tātou, greetings to you all. Chancellor, we reached the point in our ceremony today where we recognise the work of our PhD candidates. There are 12 of them as part of this ceremony, and can I say to the candidates on behalf of the university, thank you for choosing Massey University to study with. We're very proud of your achievements. We're going to, of course, follow your career with interest, and we wish you well in the spirit of Mr. Williams' speech earlier, that you do some wonderful, wonderful things with your education. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation and degree of Doctor of Philosophy the graduands I am about to name, beginning with Frederick Birtles. Mr. Birtles studied the evolution of bacterial selfish genetic elements, investigating the cause of their abundance by characterising multiple families of selfish genes. The result of his research suggests that cooperation between selfish genes and the use of selfish genes for beneficial functions by the bacterium are the major contributors to their evolutionary success. Dr. Birtles. Thomas Klaus Ernst. Say if you're in an area such as banking, communications or the military, you might be particularly interested in the work of this candidate. Mr. Ernst explored the dynamics of soliton in cold gases. Soliton is an endless wave at almost absolute zero temperature. By modelling and simulating the scattering of solitons on a narrow well, Mr. Ernst has explored the quantum effects that are responsible for phenomena such as the reflection or trapping of a soliton. His research gives a better understanding of the quantum world and might also help to develop new methods of secure data transfer, which is why you may be interested in the context of quantum cryptography. Dr. Ernst. Anne-Marie Fitch. Mrs. Fitch considered two popular approaches to model selection and parameter estimisation: penalised likelihood and Bayesian model selection. Now, if you're still wondering what that means, you might say to yourself, I'm interested in evolution, and these models are ways of explaining how that might take place. She focuses on situations where the true graphical model could not be recaptured via the Bayesian approach in a computationally efficient way. Despite the restrictions of the Bayesian approach, it typically provided results as good as or better than penalised likelihood, particularly in high dimensions. Dr. Fitch. In absentia, we will mention Anurup Gautam. Mr. Gautam's work was in relation to a major problem for a country like this, in fact all around the world, that is the ageing population. And what he did was to put together work which would help provide cheaper sensors for homes for elderly so that people could monitor what they were doing and provide help if that was needed. So in absentia, Anurup Gautam receives his PhD as well. Scott Christopher Hutchings. Mr. Hutchings' research focused on the chewing of heterogeneous foods with more than one food component. Results showed the physical properties of one food component can influence the breakdown of another food component in a heterogeneous system. These findings may allow food manufacturers to design goods with improved sensory and nutritional and health benefits. Dr. Hutchings. Arno List. The interactions between the components of many natural and artificial systems can be described using graphs with non-trivial topological features. Mr. List's thesis describes how commodity or cheap graphics processing units can be used to significantly accelerate simulations, and proposes different software design strategies that specially target the high parallel architecture of graphics processing units. And if you are in business or any large-scale processing, then this is the person you want to see, Dr. List. G. Lee. Mr. Lee examined the optimization of CMOS RF receiver front-end components for UHF RFID reader. In other words, what he was doing is trying to find out if he could make things more reliable and last longer. His research used circuit-level techniques and improved topologies to reduce the chip size and power consumption while providing enhanced performance at very low supply voltage. His research contributes towards improvements in the performance and reliability of low-power RF front-end components for UHF RFID applications. Dr. Lee. Daniel Peter Plain. Mr. Plain investigated the nature of computer simulations to distill and define their key elements, important for industry, engineering and construction, for example. His research shows how these elements can be automatically translated into computer programs that run on modern parallel supercomputers. His main contribution is showing how the system can significantly reduce programmer effort without loss of performance. Dr. Plain. Christopher David Melchor Rodley. Mr. Rodley investigated how the DNA folds when it's packaged inside Baker's yeast cells. His research included developing the first technique capable of capturing the three-dimensional organisation of DNA within a cell on a global scale using cutting-edge DNA sequencing technology. Dr. Rodley. Jonathan David Torrance. Mr. Torrance's research involved the mechanical analysis, motion control and practical implementation of a unique biologically inspired mechanical chewing device. His work recreated the full human chewing motion in 6 degrees of freedom, together with human-like force. The forces from foods experienced by the muscle-like actuators of the device were recorded for the very first time. Dr. Torrance. William John Waugh. Mr. Waugh's research centred upon the testing of the efficacy of DNA barcoding as a means of distinguishing species when applied to the native and endemic birds of New Zealand. A database of DNA barcodes for these species was constructed and successfully used for identification purposes. DNA barcodes were also used to identify bird remains from aircraft bird strike incidents. Dr. War. James William Woolnough. Mr. Woolnough investigated the feasibility of replicating human carbohydrate digestion in a laboratory-based in vitro model that mimicked oral, gastric and intestinal phase digestion processes. He proposed an in vitro method that, with further validation, could enable routine and affordable analysis and the prediction of the likely relative glycemic effects of foods. And that would lead to food labelling, which may be of value, for example, to consumers who are at risk of type 2 diabetes. Dr. Woolnough.
At the conclusion of this ceremony, guests are requested to remain in their seats until the procession has moved from the auditorium. Light refreshments will be available from the cafe in the foyer. I now declare this congregation to be adjourned. Please stand and join with us in singing the national anthem, God Defend New Zealand, the words of which appear on page 10 of the programme and on the screen above.